So what is the main purpose of an Art TV? I know they've been out for a while now, and as TV sizes get bigger, and if you kind of take a look at the room beside me here, I have a 115-inch TV. When that's off, it's essentially an empty black box, takes up the majority of the wall, and it is a straight up eyesore. I actually spent a lot of money creating a custom TV console to hide it while it's off. That obviously took a ton of pre-planning, but Art TVs essentially aim to solve that problem. When the TV is off, instead of having an empty black box, you now have a beautiful piece of artwork. There are some big, I guess, drawbacks with having them. Typically, Art TVs, to achieve that matte picture-like look, either have a lack of contrast, they aren't bright, they obviously have that matte display, and when you watch content on them, the content doesn't look that good, so there always seems to be a bit of a trade-off. This one's different, probably the best Art TV I've seen. This is the brand new TCL A400U Designer Series, and like I mentioned, probably the best art/design TV that I've used and tested today. So this TV here completes the trifecta of TCL TVs that I have in my new place. I mentioned I have the 115-inch, the largest TV they make in my main TV room. I moved the SQD, the QM8L, which is their highest performing, the latest tech. I actually moved that to my bedroom, and since this is the most designed series, you can see this massive space that I put it in. It's more of an art piece, more of a designer piece, and I think it fits this room perfectly. I was also crazy enough to test it out in the harshest lighting conditions, literally floor to ceiling windows here. And as the third part, I actually did a giveaway for one of TCL's TVs to one of you guys. So I filmed the entire thing. That will be at the very end of this episode, where I essentially did a bit of a makeover, installed the TV, created a new setup for that person. So stay tuned to the end. But to this TV here, so the big things about having a designer/art TV is obviously the look. So the first thing is how flush it is and the overall design of it. So if we actually take a look, it comes super flush to the wall. You want it to essentially mimic a piece of art, have it look like a picture frame. So this is actually the first TV that I've seen that gives you the two mounting options. So one for a TV console, those are the traditional like feet style, and also a wall mount included. And on the back of the TV, the wall mounting mechanism is a bit recessed into the actual panel, which gives you that super flush fitment to the wall, pretty much zero gap. You can see that the bezels are ultra thin. One thing that you can't unfortunately do on this TV though is change around the actual frame for a picture-like look, which I think sometimes detracts from when you're using the TV itself to actually watch content. Sometimes I do find that distracting, but as I mentioned, super thin, super low profile, and super minimal. You can't really notice them. But in all, once you have it set up, whether you're using the wall mount or the TV stand, I think it looks really minimal with the frame-inspired design. And I guess the big thing about this is the performance. So truly, when it is off, you can see I've got some artwork set up for it right now. There's a bunch of different ones included. And the picture that I chose is a Asian painted hand scroll with a very beautiful backdrop, very nature-esque, very calming. You can tell that this nook or this corner of the house, I've got some plants here, the big window showing off some of the trees that pretty much surround the entire house. So I thought it was the perfect picture to kind of choose, but you have a ton of different options. TCL actually has this really fun art mode, which brings some of the most famous paintings to life. There's some really famous pieces here. Probably Starry Night by Van Gogh is the most recognizable one. They've also got some digital options which you can choose from. Some of them look a bit AI created, but some of them are kind of cute. They also have a photography section and TCL's own collection of art that you can choose from. Link watches TV all the time too. Ready, Link? Let's catch this on video. Ready? 1, 2, 3, hup. Pa. Okay, let's talk about performance. So I mentioned the big thing when you use a lot of these Art TVs, they are just not suited for watching content. I remember I had an older frame TV, and although it looked half decent when I was looking at the picture when it was off, when I would watch Sports in the Morning, EPL every Saturday, the picture quality was just, it was crap. It was terrible. I was also in my condo with similar sort of lighting conditions, lots of natural light, and the panel just never got as bright as I needed, never was vibrant enough. This is where the TCL TV is really different. It still combines the aesthetics and what you need for when the TV is off in art mode, but when you watch content, the performance is there also to match. So the A400U has advanced local dimming that gives you deeper blacks, brighter highlights, obviously stronger contrast ratios. It has a higher peak brightness, so that's more vibrant HDR content, clear visibility. Like I said, even when you're in super bright lighting conditions, literally windows floor to ceiling like 20 feet high, kind of surrounding every single side. Whatever I watch, I can still view perfectly fine. But still on the flip side, it has something called an HVA Pro panel, which helps cut down on some of the reflections. It has an anti-reflective, almost matte-like property to it. So in picture mode, when you're viewing your paintings, they don't look fake and super glossy like a traditional TV would have. But still on the flip side, like a traditional TV, when you watch content, it still feels nice and immersive. It doesn't feel like you're sacrificing too much for having a matte display. To the actual tech of the panel itself, so it is a QD mini LED panel. It does have, like most TCLs, their halo control system, which helps a ton with blooming, especially things with text or subtitles. You don't really notice that. Forgot to mention, obviously this is a 4K panel, but it also has a higher refresh rate, so you can use it for gaming. You can use it for more faster paced content like sports. I was actually watching some of the F1 highlights over this weekend, so it's 144 hertz. And lastly, the interface, just like the rest of TCL's TVs, it runs off of Google TV, so you've got access to thousands of apps. It's super intuitive. I've got it connected to my Google Home network here super easily. It does have a separate app which you can access its own separate art mode, which I said. And what's actually nice within the picture mode, there's a dedicated photo mode when you're displaying your art. So even when you watch, say, content, whether you're on Vivid, filmmaker mode, or whatever you may have, when it switches back to the actual photo, when you turn the TV to that setting, it will automatically switch, so you don't have to kind of toggle back and forth, which I really like. But in all, super happy with the performance of the TV, really happy with its final resting place. I think this is the final spot for it, especially with the other ones in my main TV area. The QM8L made its way to my bedroom, so I guess that's the trifecta of TCL TVs here. And I mentioned the giveaway, so if you want to end the video now, that's cool, but stay tuned for the TV makeover now. Okay, this is the fun part. So if you recall, hosted a giveaway for a TCL QM8L TV. We've arrived at the winner spot. We're gonna try to do this all in one take. I think this is actually the first time I'm doing a setup makeover. Let's go. So after the winner was picked, the big thing, they had to be in Toronto, just logistically, we kind of corresponded. So Adam knows that we're on our way. Hopefully this is the right place. Or should I ring the doorbell? Oh.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Oh my God, this is a surprise? What's happening?
Dude, you don't have to act surprised.
Huh?
Good, it's good. Thanks for letting us into your place.
Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. Come on in.
Check out this entryway. So if you can imagine, 85 inches has to go through here. That's gonna be tough. So what do you currently have? I think you said
75-inch upstairs.
Which you managed to fit up here?
I managed to fit up here. Also a barbecue and a couch and a king-size bed. So
okay,
we'll be able to figure it out.
So it is logistically possible. All right, up here. So this is your current setup here.
This is the current setup.
Okay, so just kind of walk us through what this is here.
Yeah, 5 years old. You know, I think it served its purpose. We've got a big wall, so felt like I needed a big TV for it.
Yeah.
But you know, as time goes on, it's a little chunky, as you can see. Yeah. We got kid stuff everywhere, saving a couple inches.
So comes off the wall quite a bit.
Yeah, right. Especially as you come to the top of the stairs. If you're bringing stuff in, you're kind of worried, am I going to bump it?
Yeah.
And then you know we've got the big window, so a little bit of washout you can even see here on the home screen. So,
but yeah, this is I guess from the kitchen. You guys will say make a meal.
Yeah,
and kind of just chill on the couch. This is a nice open concept spot.
Yeah, we get with a toddler clean 2 kitchens, as you can see.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the overall size. I know that right now we're at 75 inches. Yeah. I think we picked 85. Was there anything that was constricting you on that choice, of the size?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got the light switch here for the main light here, the ambient light for the living room.
So we can only go this far, technically.
We can only go, when I measured it, we get to divide the inches, 4 inches on each side, which gets us essentially right up to that light switch.
Cool. So we're pretty much going max distance here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hook Adam up with that new TV. We're gonna switch to when the delivery guy comes, and you are gonna see how much we struggle bringing up the TV over this little banister here. I can't believe we got it over that thing, to be honest. Sweet. So that's the model there. SQD Mini LED, the latest and greatest.
Wow, it's crazy.
85.
Can't wait to get this thing set up.
Okay.
Look at the size of it.
So mounted, and I'm gonna give Adam the honors. Maybe the favorite thing to do with every new TV is to unwrap the plastic. Are you ready for the unboxing?
I'm ready.
So, I mean, you can technically start from like up there and you just kind of enjoy it and ASMR it. You got it.
This is crazy, huh?
Looking clean. Okay, so it's all set up. I'm also gonna give Adam the honors first time turning it on. I still think you could have gone bigger, man.
I don't know. This is a pretty sweet setup.
Like, my theory is if there's like open space, you could technically go bigger. I get it that we were limited, but we could have just gone, you would have just have to shift your entire couch, sofa.
That's it.
115 inches, here's the remote. Turn that puppy on.
Here we go.
It's probably just gonna need the menu. The setup menu. Putting back the kitty chair. Okay, pairing the remote. Can he figure it out? The TV's looking good there. Paired remote. You agree to all the terms. That remote sounds nice. It's like got like a little metallic click to it, eh? Done. All the boxes just hanging out in the corner there. Now it's the setup process. But this is what you typically don't see in our videos. Now you see it in Adam's video. Unfortunately. Which voice are you gonna choose?
I'm looking forward to chatting more.
There we go.
Damn. Oh, damn, there it is. Fully set up. So that's the new like home screen that you've got. Looks pretty good, eh?
Looks great. Look at the color.
Look, I didn't even pay the guy to say that. He says, look at the color. So what's actually nice is we're like pretty much midday here and the sun is like coming in through like one of Adam's windows. Noticeably clear, I would say, right? That's the one thing that I noticed about the QM8L, like the brightness. Oh, no, you're not. You're not watching this. I can actually tell, are you subscribed? Go up for a second. Oh my God, he hasn't signed in. He hasn't signed in yet. We almost found if he was a fraud or not. That's so funny.
I wasn't signed in.
Welcome, Adam. Oh, he is subscribed. Wow, I guess you actually had to be to win this TV. This TV here, so that's actually the QM8L also. So that's the same. So we have the same TV. You've got the bigger one. So you've got 85 inches. That in my living room is like 65. Same.
Same.
QM8L. We just unboxed that.
Odyssey trailer.
Bang & Olufsen speakers in the back.
Even those dark scenes with the daylight.
Black levels. He's got all the lingo. First take on it?
Great. I noticed a big difference in how thin the TV is from what I had before.
Even though we struggled with the mount, still thinner.
Even though we struggled, like coming up the stairs, I think the mount, the TV, it just feels like I gained 5 feet.
More space,
yeah,
which is nice.
Yeah, the picture, I mean, super crisp. Like even the cuts were in the video we were just watching between like light and dark.
Yeah,
it handled that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you used to watch like the Game of Thrones episode when it get real dark, you'd kind of like not see anything but the audio.
Yeah,
you were still picking up the subjects. It was really cool.
And I know it's like World Cup time now, so in case you weren't aware, like these TVs are kind of made for people in mind that watch like sports.
Yeah.
So I know TCL is like the sponsor of the NFL. So obviously when that comes around,
yeah,
they also sponsor the Spanish national team football. So we'll be cheering for Spain.
Yeah.
You just saw that like the light kind of shift. So you have a lot of natural light. The big thing is it's the brightest TV that they make. So I don't think you'll have any more problems with that.
No, it's great.
This is the new setup. The only thing which you don't typically see, I'm just gonna take this off. This is what Adam is now left with. He now has to deal with what you typically don't see. You just have to dispose of all this, unfortunately. An 85-inch box. We took over your house, your place. Sorry about that.
Well worth it. Looking forward to watching the Eagles on this in the fall.
But yeah, new TV. Hope you guys enjoyed this like setup, makeover. Dude,
thank you.
Appreciate it.
This is great. Appreciate you. Thank you. What a surprise.
What a surprise. Didn't know you guys were coming.